Afternoon, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. It's November 27th, Friday, 2:44 p.m. Now, I'm about to go into a tirade, and I'm about to put my foot up of these vegan pseudoscientists' ass so far that lump in their neck is going to be my big toe. Now, if you're going to send me studies, okay, listen up. Get a grasp of the human language out there, you pseudo-intellectual vegans. Stop sending me studies that have the words may in it. Okay? That's the first thing. Anything that says may in it, if I used to work at the bank, I used to work with the legal department. And Gulf International Bank, I used to read letters of credits all day for out clauses or clauses that would cause the bank to lose money on contracts. That's all they did, legal contracts, and you have to have a good grasp of the English language. So if I read a contract that said, I may pay you on Tuesday, instead of I will pay you on Tuesday, it's an escape clause, may. May is not a definition of that he will pay us. Actually, it leaves him an out that he'll decide if he's going to pay us or not. The bank won't risk credit to somebody like that. The same thing with a peer-reviewed scientific study. You cannot say red meat may cause cancer and say that's definite proof. I can say the moon's going to may crash into the sun tomorrow. It doesn't make it a fucking peer-reviewed study on it, no matter what fucking credentials I have. Stop sending me this nonsense. This is way over your head, you stupid vegans. Way over your head. And then, well, they give me another study. We associate this with this. What do you mean? You associate this with this? No, you have to have data to correlate that this affects that. And the data has to be reproducible in the lab environment. That's how you do a peer-reviewed study. You can't say, I'm going to do a paper and I'm going to associate eating meat with colon cancer. And then they use the words, we'll just associate it with. You can't just associate. You got to have empirical data that says when these people ate meat, or we put meat in a petri dish with live cells, and we changed it every day, and all of the cells went cancerous, that'd be proof. But you have no studies to prove that, vegans. None. Zero. And it's getting to the point where I could see that you guys are just specifically fear-mongering and taking advantage of people with that amount of fear that you put into them. You guys are disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting pea-brained morons. And I'll say it again. Whoever heard that association in a peer paper review? How could... Any scientist will, how the hell do you associate with that? Where's the data that you can associate that with? Well, we don't have none. But we think it might be a possibility. May be a possibility. May. Right there is may. Do not send me these stupid studies that they're peer-reviewed. No, they're not even peer-reviewed. Let's get it over there. It's epidemiology. It's never even been proven to be a fact, and the paper wasn't peer-reviewed. It was just another editorial that just associates things at random with no verifiable scientific data. No controls. If they do have controls, they got... You read the control. Well, we took 100 people, 100 ate meat, and 100 ate vegetables. They don't tell you that the guys in vegetables really didn't have a deficiency in vitamins. Wait a minute. In that group of vegans, how many of them, how long have they been vegan? Oh, about a week. And you just sit there and shake your head. They haven't been on the vegan diet long enough to see if there's any long-term damage without meat. And there's plenty of data where you eat meat, as long as it's not processed meat, which they try to blanket every meat as being, the probability of you getting cancer from red meat that is nearly, they can't even prove it. they try to associate it with it. And the reason why they associate and use words like may is because they have no data to back it up. They lie. They lie. They stretch the truth. They fabricate it. They use used car salesmen's words. You ever listen to a used car salesman? That's what I'm hearing when I look at this clown right here. This guy looks like he should be selling used Hondas on fucking Jamaica Boulevard. So I just had to let that out. These people, I swear to God, they spend more time in pretending that they're smart than actually working on their education. It's all a fucking bullshit. The guy, look at him. Look at him. This is your vegan doctor. 47 years old. I'm going to be 56 in March. Look at me and look at him. And you're going to tell me he's made the right decision. One of my arms is the size of two of his, and it's not fat. It's because I have normal muscle development, because I eat enough protein and enough nutrients in my omnivore-based diet. Look at him. His neck doesn't even fill the fucking collar. So I'm going to vent today, and you guys are going to hear it today. Stop sending me studies that have clauses in it that are clause. It may cause cancer. It may. And I may fly out the window with a Superman cape and meet you at the Empire State Building. Or it's association. Let's see how association works in the real world. I'll give you an example. Well, we arrested John Gotti's neighbor that lives across the street. Why? The judge would ask. The person who figures this all out. Why? Why'd you go? What crime did he do? Oh, no. We're just arresting him because he was John Gotti's neighbor across the street. That's how vegans do their studies. That's how you associate. Oh, he lived close enough to him. It's close enough. He's got to be a criminal. It's close enough for the vegans. We'll just make some data up, pick out some fucking fudge data, screw it around a little bit. And this guy was reviewed by the Army Corps of Medics. The Air Force Corps of Medics. They have their own surgeons and everything. A full-blown major reviewed this guy and said he cherry-picked stuff. And I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pick the full-blown U.S. Air Force major of the Medical Corps of the Air Force over this clown any day of the week. That'd be like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar playing basketball with Peter Dinklage. Who do you think's going to fucking win? Oh, Lord, I had to let that out. These people get you so pissed off. You swear you read some of this stuff, the first word that pops out in the first paragraph, it may cause cancer. What do you mean by may? And, may doesn't signify anything. You know what it is? May is a doubt of evidence, or the absence of evidence, or absence of intention. That's what the word may means when you see it inside any study, any legal cause, or anything. All right? And then you say associated. How do you associate this person, this with this? Where is your data? Where is your proof? So instead of providing the data and proof, they'll just say associated. Because why? They lack data and proof. It's that simple. These guys should be in fucking jail. They really should. They got people who don't understand what they're reading, don't understand what's really coming out of their mouth, don't know the difference between an editorial and a peer-reviewed paper, call the editorial Truth and Evidence, all right? And people willingly follow them and give up their health. 85% of the people, if you were to do a consensus of all the vegans, everybody who tried veganism and everybody that's still vegan now, if you did a consensus, the way these vegans operate, we're going to do an association. We're going to do it may come out to something you'll find extraordinary. We'll do something. If you take 100% of all the vegans that ever existed, that are still alive today, and you said, okay, people who tried veganism and people that's still vegan, put them in one group, Out of 100%, and 85% of them said veganism got them sick. I would surely say the consensus points against veganism. Boy, sorry for being so angry, but it feels good to vent on these people. They're killing people. Their stupid ideals of literally killing people, crippling children, forcing children to flee for their life in Ohio in order to survive their vegan parents who are forcing them on a vegan diet. That's how bad it's got. Two or three countries in Europe have banned veganism for children. When is these people going to wake up? These people, YouTube, you're responsible for letting all of these charlatans come in here with these bullshit lies, and it's getting people sick, and in some cases dead. What are you going to do about it? I hope they flag my videos so you guys have to talk to me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm telling you now. This needs to stop. These vegans are idiots. It's like giving a friggin' bonobo a loaded rifle and then expecting good results to the crowd around them. Alright, I'm out. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.